Now, if you thought that the Diddy situation was over and done with, you might want to think again, because 50 Cent just pulled up with receipts of Diddy allegedly clapping Marlon Wayans behind. Y'all, they talking real crazy. Marlon himself opened the floodgates when he went on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shet podcast, where he brought up Diddy's parties and provoked and swore to the heavens and back that even though he often attended Diddy's parties, he never saw anything weird happening, and he never took part in the creepy things that happened. However, 50 Cent just hit him with the "this you" card and pulled up with the evidence of Marlon at Diddy's parties. Even more, 50 Cent is now claiming that Marlon was allegedly Diddy's boy toy. So does 50 Cent really have videos of Marlon's freak off with Diddy? Let's talk about it now. Why didn't Marlon just sit on that little leather couch and be under that fireplace and drink his little drink? Because instead, he brought up Diddy unprovoked, and he is now being hit with receipts left. And right now, y'all know all about Diddy and all allegations against him, and how the feds are pursuing an indictment against him, right? So we're not even going to go over all those details. Check the other videos. But since Cassie exposed him last year, we have found out about his shenanigans with some other male rappers and actors in the industry, including allegedly Cuba Gooding, Junior Meek Mill, and Usher. However, one name that was never on anybody's radar is Marlon Wayans, because we didn't even know that he and Diddy hung out like that. Now, like I said, he should have just kept his mouth shut and stay under the radar. But y'all know what they say, clout is a heck of a drug. Nobody even knew that he was a regular guest that did these parties until he spilled the tea on Club Shay.
I've been to plenty Diddy parties. I left early. I swear to you, I've never seen
the stuff that they claim to be going on.
I've never seen it. I never, those aren't the type of parties that I go to. I don't frequent those type of parties. And even if I go, like I said, I've never seen any of this. I'm like, when I hear about it, when did that happen? Yes. At what time did this go down? Because I was there till 3:30. You mean 3:32? So they waited for me to leave? Like, all right, good. That Wayans nigga's gone. Yeah. He talked too much. I've never seen it. Never seen nothing. You know, I see drugs, you know. Yeah. I don't be seeing like, I'm not a man that's about the gangbangs and the this and that. Yeah. If I party, I like my own party. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even if I'm me and, you know, back in the day it'd be me and some chicks, it'd be me and some chicks. I don't need me, some chicks and some dicks. Nah, this is my party. It's my swell.
Ain't no Amtrak going on.
It's all love. This a love session here. Like, go, but I you know Amtraks, because that'll get you in trouble. Yeah. I see the forest through the trees. Because I got God in my life. Right. I got my daddy in my life. I got my mama. Don't do that. Yep. Now you know better. Yep. Everything that you do one day can come back to haunt you, so you gotta be careful how you show up.
Yeah, they were right about him talking too much, cause this man done talked himself into some trouble. Now, it's interesting though that after he talked about how he supposedly never saw crazy stuff at Diddy's parties, he went on to talk about how he was a good guy who didn't get into trouble and stayed on the straight and narrow.
I don't have no blemishes on my NASCAR. I am brand clean. I don't go to jail. I don't do DUIs because I don't drink and drive. If I'm gonna have me a drink, I don't care where I'm at. I'm gonna call me an Uber. Right. I don't drink and drive. I don't get into silly things. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't carry jewelry or nothing of value because I don't want to give you a reason to want to rob me. I got nothing. You want a credit card? Go for it, man. You got 20 minutes. Have at it. Right. Go rock out before I have to call in this. Someone stole my car. I don't drive fancy cars like Rolls Royces and no, I got a Prius. No, I got not Prius. I ain't that cheap. Yeah. I got one car. I got two cars. I got a 1994 Range Rover.
94? And it's still operational?
Sure is. Only 50,000 miles on it. 1994 Range Rover. Wow. And I have a Tesla that I'm about to drive over a cliff. Cause I don't like what he be saying about his trans child. It make me mad. You don't treat them babies like that. You don't disown your babies. Yeah, that was your sperm weird. It ain't their fault. Yeah. Elon, your sperm weird. It's okay to have weird sperm. I got it too, man. Shit. Love your child. So my point is, I watch how I conduct myself. Cause I'm not just doing this for me. I have to answer to God. I got to answer to my brothers. I have to answer to my legacy. I can't act a certain way. I have to answer to black people. I have to answer to kids that want to be like me. There's a lot for me to answer to. There's a bunch of people that want to come laugh and feel good, and I owe it to my fans to walk through this life and be an example as best as I can. Now, I will go on my runs. I will curse out United Airlines.
Yeah.
I will. When I'm mistreated, I'ma talk bad about you. But if I don't have to, I'ma refrain. But I watch my conduct. You have to watch your conduct. So I don't go to those parties like that. I've been to parties, but like I said, I never saw nothing. I'd be so surprised when I hear certain things. Like, that happened?
Yeah. Where was I?
But this is where the fans started to give him the side eye like Boy Teach does protest too much interestingly. Though the reason that he did the interview in the first place was that he wanted to run up DJ Vlad, but he didn't know that he was going to end up on 50 Cent's radar and get exposed now. For context over the DJ Vlad issue, DJ Vlad exposed Marin last month for demanding $40,000 for an interview, as well as a cut of revenue from the interview. And Vlad got mad about this and said that nobody was going to pay Marlon that much money because he's not a big fan of the actor. Vlad tweeted, "Nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon $40K for an interview when he gets 100 to 300 views on any platform he interviews on. This guy is really delusional." Marlon then replied with, "You've been teetering on disrespect to I've been a gentleman up until this point. This was tactless, unprofessional, and petty. You out here trying to tear down a king. You trying to instigate beef with my community and peers. It won't happen, fella. I'm loved." He also said, "I'm worth whatever I say. People like you don't make or break me, champ. I'm self-made. I go where I choose. I don't like your tactics. I've been a gentleman. I didn't express my grievances with other people. You trying to turn other black men in my field on me." So when Shannon Sharp invited him to go on Club Shay, he jumped at the opportunity because y'all know the Club Shay be getting them views. And wouldn't you know it, the interview got more than 1 million views in less than a day, which is way higher than the 300,000 that Vlad predicted. Marlon couldn't resist taking shots at Vlad, and he posted a screenshot of the numbers on Instagram and wrote, "Someone once laughed at a Marlon Wayans 1.4 million views in 24 hours that I could only pull 300,000 views. I guess the juice is worth the squeeze." But while he achieved his aim of taking down DJ Vlad, what he didn't expect was that his fans would go digging and find some links to him and Diddy. Y'all know how he tried to claim that he and Diddy weren't that close, right? Well, it turns out that they were actually good friends before Diddy got exposed. For example, in an interview from a couple of years ago, he revealed that he and Diddy were very close, and Diddy would personally invite him to every single party he threw, now from Cassie and Little Rod's lawsuit. We know that Diddy mostly depends on his staff to bring people to his parties, but for some reason, he was personally inviting Marlon to his parties. Yeah, that makes things a little fishy. But interestingly, the reason he was complaining in the first place was that Jay-Z didn't want to invite him to a Rock Nation party. He said, "I got a bone to pick with Jay-Z. I get in Diddy party all the time." He added, "Diddy hit me like, hey, like that. Come through, Sark Dellin. Take that shot. Come have a good time. Always Jay-Z, crickets. But I be looking at that brunch like, how the hell did he get in there? You be having all these worthless people in this dang brunch, y'all, not him hating from outside the club. He did not even get invited to Jay-Z's parties. But him and Diddy remain friends. But wait, there's more, because remember when Diddy and Drake got into a fight back in 2014? Well, it wasn't exactly a fight because Diddy sucker punched Drake because he felt disrespected, and did. He got a whole lot of backlash over this because putting hands on other people, it's just not okay. But now that we know he was doing even worse stuff behind the scenes, it's not really all that shocking. But at the time it was a small scandal, and Diddy got dragged. But y'all know who defended him, Marlon. That's who now. If he and Diddy weren't friends like he's claiming,